Hello everybody, thanks for joining our channel. We are, of course, the Bourbon Brothers. My name is Gavin.
And I'm Jeff.
And today we are drinking, sipping, getting through Old Granddad bourbon whiskey.
Yeah, so since 1882, Old Granddad has been making bourbon. Right now, Jim Beam makes it. And, we'll give this guy a try today.
Yeah, not too much going on with Old Granddad. It is, however, a straight bourbon whiskey, so it's at least 2 years old. It is bottled at 80 proof, so it has that going for it. Good old breakfast bourbon.
Yeah.
It's an alarm clock bourbon, we like to call it. Shoot right out of bed, get your day started.
You got it.
All right, Jeff, without further ado, let's jump into the nose. It's a very nice sharpness here. Kind of reminds me of dry erase marker. It's the alcohol in it, obviously.
There's some alcohol there. Hint of citrus.
That citrus kind of reminds me of like a orange starburst and a lemon starburst. Very artificial.
Just the faintest hint of rye spice. On the label, it does claim to be a high rye bourbon.
Yeah, so Jim Beam probably 15%, something like that, we imagine.
Yeah, I doubt it's like the Four Roses. No. It was 35%.
Of course not.
I can't imagine it's that high, but just a hint of rye spice in there.
Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right into the taste.
Cheers.
Interesting. So this is 80 proof. However, I think my bottled Dasani water may have a little more spice than this.
Yes, bourbon flavored water might be the most appropriate term to just initially describe this.
There you go.
Sort of like bourbon, but it's just so watered down that there's a lack of flavor to it.
Absolutely. From the nose, that candy apple note is still there on the palate. The faintest little bit of rye spice is present.
As well as just a hint of citrus. Just not a lot going there. Not even, no caramel, no vanilla, no oakiness at all.
No.
It's probably can't be much more than 2 years old. It's at least 2 because it's straight bourbon. But beyond that, I don't think it's spent a ton of time in the barrel.
Yeah, I think this is a pure mixing bourbon. If you're trying to spend less than $25, this is definitely not something I would want to continue to drink and eat.
Definitely, yeah. No. For the Bourbon Brothers rating, I think this one's pretty
easy.
Pretty easy to figure out.
Pretty easy. And unfortunate, I think Old Granddad 80 proof bourbon whiskey is going to get a D from the Bourbon Brothers.
Yeah, there's just a lack of flavor here. Need something to spice it up a little more.
Hey, shout out to Old Granddad 114 proof. That is, $10 more and a much better product, in my opinion. So, not all downhill when you're talking about the brand Old Granddad, but this particular bottle, definitely not something I'm going to be looking for.
Yeah, so, D from us, it's just, is what it is.
Absolutely. Well, fortunately, it's only going to cost you around $22. So,
if you're looking to save a couple pennies,
there you go.
this is your bourbon.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for watching this video of Old Granddad Straight Bourbon Whiskey. We hope you enjoyed it. You can find us on Twitter at Bourbon Beer Reviews. We'll tell you what to drink. Cheers.
Cheers.